Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I am not sure if I can get used to saying that. Every time I hear my mouth say those words, it makes me giggle. I don't know if it's because I feel cringy or it sounds funny. Anyway, I'm happy you're here. I've posted a few shorts just showing you my journey here to Spain, but I didn't really give you any information on how I got here. So, just some background information for me, the things that I didn't mention in the trailer. I am a speech pathologist. I've been practicing speech pathologist for about 11 years. And I started off in the classroom setting. Um, I loved it for a short while. After some time, the red tape and the paperwork and not being able to really provide true speech therapy just threw me. So then I moved into the medical setting and working in long term care with adults and pediatrics. I worked in outpatient setting for a large medical organization. And then I also did some inpatient work. For those of you who may not know what inpatient and outpatient means, the outpatient is like the clinic when you come and bring your child speech therapy in an outpatient setting. An inpatient is when your child is in the hospital, whether they are admitted or through the ICU or not. But if they're admitted, we will provide therapy for swallowing, cognitive, mostly swallowing and cognitive disorders due to various illnesses. Um, and I did that for a while, and it became a lot. I will say I was cognitively fatigued, compassion fatigued. I was exhausted from, for one, the productivity was insane. And I just didn't feel comfortable living like that anymore. And my desire and my passion for that field slowly started dwindling. I knew for some time now that it was something that I was no longer passionate about, but moving into that setting let me know that, hey, I don't think that you're fit to be a speech pathologist. And in 2023, the end of 2023, I, yeah, end of 2023, or 2024, I'm trying to remember. And that's a shame because it's one of my largest accomplishments. And that goes to speak to how exhausting uh, this career is. Well, in my experience, not all speech therapists are exhausted, but I defended and successfully defended and obtained my PhD. And for some time after that, I started looking for positions in um, management, leadership roles. I was also looking for academic positions, and they did not really pan out. They didn't work out. The academic positions, I only have one interview. I didn't really get many calls back, and I do have limited experience, only adjunct roles. So I understand they want a stronger academic um, person, especially for full time positions. And that's something I would have to work on. And I did take a leadership role with a small clinic, and that was interesting. Um, the dynamic, it was, I could say it was organized chaos. I do not want to talk strongly or bad on the people. It just was not a fit. We were not a fit character wise. I did not align with what they wanted, and they did not align with what I wanted. And so it just didn't work. I got sick, they let me go. And I got sick not even a month into working there. And I honestly think that that was the universe, God, the creator, just letting me know, like, this is not for you. So let me remove you since you won't remove yourself. So that way you can move forward and find what you really want to do. And throughout this year, I realized I really like data science. And that was something that I, started taking a self-paced course to learn more about. And I've done like some contract work, and I really enjoy that space. And I love anything that I can just problem solve, think, analyze, and I love creating and writing. And it was just something that I felt drawn to as one of the passions. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take this time that I'm laid off to really focus on that. Focus on building those skills so that way I can transition my career and pivot to something that may be a little more fulfilling and a little more autonomous so I can travel. And in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I decided, hey, why not come to Spain? I have a really close friend who lives here. I've been here a few times to visit, and we always have a great time. And I took the opportunity to come to see what it's like in a day to day life living here. Um, Not only that, to see if it's somewhere I could move also, because I'm not sure if I'm from the Bay Area. Well, I'm from New York, but I live in the Bay Area. And I'm not sure if that's my forever home. I don't know where my forever home is. And while I'm figuring out my career next steps, I can figure out where I'm going to live. And so I decided to use this time to explore the country more, explore a little more of Europe and other countries, and just enjoy life for once instead of just working. Yeah, I worked entirely too much. I'm ready to just enjoy it. So I'm going to take this time to enjoy life, discover new cities and explore them, new foods and learn the history. I'm going to explore this new career doing the data science, which I've been working on daily and I enjoy, and get my certificate in that and move forward and try to find a position that works for me. And also, I've been working on some creative projects that I cannot wait to share with you all once they're completed. So I've been doing a little bit of everything, but it isn't speech therapy. Speech pathology may not be for me. And I do have private clients and I enjoy working with them. But I do not foresee me as a speech pathologist in the next 5 years. And so I'm taking you guys on this journey with me in real time. There's going to be times where I'm just showing you where I'm exploring and what food I'm trying because I'm a foodie. I love food and why I chose this place and learn a little bit about the history. There'll be times where I'm talking about the ups and downs of this new career that I'm learning, the interview process, preparing for the interview process, finding mentors to help me pivot into the career because that's one. Um, the highs and the lows of living in a place that is different than the US. Visiting other countries is fun because you're a visitor. So I've learning new things, especially with food shopping. That was different for me. The other day I posted a short and it talked about the different foods that dairy, the way dairy was handled in the supermarket. That was different for me. And even like different dressings and different things that I use within my daily life are not accessible to me anymore. So I have to one, adapt and figure out what works for me now in this new environment. That's, huge. A lot of people there's a lot of people who are expats and trying new things and new ways of life. So I'm pretty sure I'm an adaptable human. I've lived in so many places. I'm pretty sure that I can adapt and find things that work for me. But I'm going to share all of these experiences with you. And along with that, a little bit of story times. I love to share things about my past and travels. I was a travel therapist at one point, and I was able to travel throughout the United States and really enjoyed that. And I have some great stories. So I want to share those with you too. So it would be a little bit of everything, but it would be definitely me in real time. I am an authentic person. I just like to tell it how it is, and I like to just share. So if any of that resonates with you, I want you to hit subscribe, like, and share. I'm looking forward to you going on this journey with me.